Lesson 3. Connecting to the Internet. In order to connect to the Internet, you will need the use of an Internet service. Data can be transmitted from the Internet servers to your devices using Internet service. Since we do not know a lot about it, here are the different types of Internet service that you should be aware of. Dial-up. Dial-up is the slowest type of Internet service or connection. It allows you to connect to the Internet through a standard telephone line. It takes over the signal of an existing phone by converting the communicating voice into communicating data. And if you are wondering if this is still available on the market, the answer is yes. For people living in rural areas, it is the most convenient type of internet service you can use, since cable or fiber internet may not be available in your area. DSL or digital subscriber line. This type of internet service is more convenient and faster than dial-up. Note that it uses a broadband connection that has a high access speed, which makes it the most used form of internet access. One of its edges to the dial-up is that you can connect to the internet via a telephone line, but you are not required to have a landline at your house. Making a phone call while using the internet is possible in this type of internet service. Cable. A cable internet service connects to the internet via cable TV, but you are not required to subscribe to a cable TV plan to get an internet connection. One of the best thing about cable is mas mabilis siya sa dial-up and DSL. However, kapag maraming kapitbahay nyo ang nakakonect sa same cable line, magre-result yun sa poor connection. But other than that, wala ka ibang problema kasi gaano man kalapit or kalayo kayo sa ISP, mabilis pa rin yung internet niya. Satellite. A satellite connection uses broadband, but it is more reliable since you are not required to use a cable or phone lines to receive an internet connection. So, kagaya ng dial-up, ito yung pinaka-convenient na gamitin sa mga rural area kasi cable and DSL, baka hindi siya available sa lugar na nakatira ka. Kaso, may disadvantage din to. Yung internet speed or yung internet connection nyo, maapektuhan siya depende sa weather patterns. Since yung internet is connected through satellites orbiting around the Earth. Also, pricier siya kaysa dun sa tatlong unang nabanggit na internet service. 3G and 4G. The G in 3G and 4G stands for generation, where 4G is faster than 3G when it comes to internet speed. It is most widely used by cell phones and communicates wirelessly via your ISP's network. Unluckily, several things can affect your mobile internet speed, such as your coverage area, the amount of network data traffic at a time, how often you move from place to place. Other devices may also affect how you receive connection, and especially, it is limited when you are using a promo load. Therefore, this type of connection is not reliable for professional use. Ngayon na tapos na tayo na tukuyin yung iba't ibang types ng internet services, we should move on to how we should choose the right ISP that we want. But first, what is an ISP? ISP or Internet Service Provider refers to the company that gives you access to the internet. It may vary depending on what you want. May it be for personal, academic, or professional purposes. ISPs typically provide their customers with the ability to communicate with one another through internet email accounts. You can also avail the other services such as telephone and television services, professional websites, or home pages. However, not every ISP companies offer these types of services. So here are some of the ways you can take note of how you should choose your ISP. The first step is find internet providers in your area. Ito yung pinakamahirap since decision making yung kalaban mo. Hindi ka lang basta pipili ng pinakamalapit na ISP, kundi i-consider mo rin yung iba't ibang factors na makakapekto sa internet connection nyo or sa speed ng internet. Make sure na hindi ka nagre-rely kasi nga expensive to or malapit to. You are choosing based on the reliability of the internet connection it offers. Compare the plans, the pricing, and the speed. If you are trying to purchase an internet plan that gives you an adequate speed, dependable services, or a large amount of data for a month, why not look for an ISP that provides you your need with a price you can afford? Since every ISP has its specialty, you should narrow down all the choices that you want in your plan. It will help you pick the ISP that coincides with your likeness. Find how much internet speed you need. Most ISP services differ on the internet speed that they provide. Usually, it is measured in megabits per second or Mbps. With this, you should know how much internet speed you will need, and also it may depend on whether you will use it for school or office work. So bago rin tapusin ang lesson 3 connecting to the internet, let us know how to connect to a Wi-Fi network using our laptop or desktop computer. Lastly, Test your speed. If you are done with choosing the rightful ISP that you want, remember to ask if there is a trial before actually signing the plan. Even if they measure that the connection will be fast in your area, you should insist on actual test of your connection. The actual speed in your area will also give you a benchmark to compare to other providers. So bago rin tapusin ang Lesson 3 connecting to the internet, let us know how to connect to a Wi-Fi network using our laptop or desktop computer. Ang pinakaunang tip is, on the right side of your taskbar, click the Wi-Fi symbol once. So tinutukoy dito Wi-Fi symbol is yung globe icon. Nakikita to kapag hindi ka nakakonect sa kahit anong network. Next, a panel will pop up, then you can turn on the Wi-Fi button and all the available network will become visible. So after that, kayo nang bahalang pumili kung saan kayo ko-connect. Basta ang lagi niyong isipin, doon kayo sa secured. Huwag kayong basta-basta magko-connect sa mga public Wi-Fi or anything suspicious. Especially dun sa mga walang password. The next step is you can also try clicking the Windows key button, then immediately type Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi settings will pop up on the search results. Next, open the Wi-Fi settings, then click the on button to turn on the Wi-Fi. So gaya na sabi ko kanina, dapat kumonect lang kayo dun sa mga secured Wi-Fi and huwag basta-basta magko-connect sa mga public or yung mga walang password na Wi-Fi kasi anything like that is suspicious.